The March sales have nearly started. We're literally one day away. So I want to make 16 watch recommendations today. And these watches come from 9 different brands. The range of prices is $30 to $100. And even within these $100, I managed to fit in one San Martin. Now, these prices are going to be mega slashed during the March sales. So literally, you're looking at 16 different watches, which include automatics, Mecha Quartz, hybrid quartz. You get sapphire crystals, you get the NH35 automatics, as well as NH34 GMT watches. There's a lot of recommends here, and they are easy recommends because I've reviewed all of these watches comprehensively, and these ones are the top picks for the dosh, because I'm all about getting value without breaking the bank. So I hope you really do enjoy these watches. Now, the links to the listings will be in the description below the video, so do check them out. And if you want to skip to a particular watch straight away, do check out the timestamps below as well. And now, let's dive in. First up is a PaganiDesign PD1726, and this is a new design for 2024. The watch is different. It's a diver watch with tons of character and almost a season special because it is white. On the dial and the 2/3 of the ceramic bezel insert, it's all white. For $75, we get plenty of good stuff, such as 100 meters of water resistance, a fully stainless steel construction, powered by a Japanese self-winding automatic movement, the NH36. As well as that, it features a sapphire crystal. It gets an exhibition case back and a screw-in crown. The lume here is applied to the dial as well as the indices, so very cool stuff. With regards to the dimensions, we get a diameter of 41 millimeters, a lug-to-lug length of 53.5, a height of 13.5, a lug width of 20 millimeters, and a weight of 150 grams before removing any links to fit my 6.5-inch wrist. And it's actually the first Pagani design I see with an inscripted Riho. So we know that Cadisen does this, but now PaganiDesign has taken it on as well, and it looks really, really good. Also note the minute chapter ring, blue for the 12 to 4 o'clock and red for the rest of the hours. We also have a date complication here. The sapphire crystal is slightly boxy, just curving up just above the 120 click unidirectional bezel. So for $75, this is a gem that is very budgetly priced. The PaganiDesign PD1792 is a bold new entry for 2025, combining rugged aesthetics with practical functionality. With just 40 millimeters in diameter, it offers a comfortable wear, while the stainless steel construction, both case and bracelet, adds to its durability. The desert textured dial is a standout feature, mimicking the grainy, uneven surface of shifting sands. The textured finish, transitioning from deep to lighter blue, enhances the watch's depth and character. You can actually get this with a white dial, a sky blue dial, as well as a black dial. The synthetic sapphire crystal ensures scratch resistance. We also get anti-glare treatment here. While the 100 meters of water resistance coupled with a screw-down crown provides solid protection for everyday wear. The dual-time GMT functionality is powered by the Chinese Pearl automatic movement, and that allows travelers to track a second time zone seamlessly. This is definitely an impressive timepiece that punches way above its price tag, delivering a well-rounded mix of utility, durability, and style. The watch is powered by the Seiko self-winding automatic NH34 GMT movement, a workhorse known for its dependability, 24-hour tracking function, and smooth operation. At 40 millimeters in diameter, with a thickness of just 12 millimeters, the case is well proportioned for most wrists. The watch features a sophisticated mix of brushed and polished stainless steel surfaces with aggressive downward curving lugs that provide a comfortable fit even for the more slender wrists, like mine. You can see how it sits on my 6.5-inch wrist. There are no overhangs. A polished bevel separates the brushed lug hoods from the tall, finely finished flanks, adding to the refined aesthetic. The dial is a standout feature, boasting a rich olive green sunburst finish that catches the light beautifully. But you can also get this watch with a black or a navy blue dial. The applied indices and hands are coated in superluminova, ensuring excellent low-light readability.
At 4 o'clock, we have the beveled and framed date window. It integrates smoothly into the dial layout, maintaining a clean and balanced appearance. It is actually aligned to the push-pull crown at 4 o'clock as well.
This is a titanium military field watch that is absolutely jam-packed with goodies. Firstly, this is a titanium watch case. It gets a date window and an off-center small second sub-dial, a wide threaded screw and crown, and even a sapphire sandwich setup. That's right, we get sapphire sandwich right on this watch. What that means is that the front and the rear glass elements are sapphire crystal. It's powered by a Swiss Quartz movement Ronda caliber 6004D, which is highly accurate at -10 to +20 seconds per month variance, and an operating life of about 40 months or approximately 3.5 years. With regards to the dimensions, we get a diameter of 38.5 millimeters, a lug-to-lug length of 47 millimeters, a height of 9.9 millimeters, and a lug width of 20 millimeters. The piece is just so quirky and fun. The twisted downturn lugs, the sandblasted finish, and even a canvas strap with complementary hues is just fun. The keepers on the strap are also sandblasted and titanium.
We've got Watchdives WD1972. For $55, this is another tribute watch to a military diver watch aesthetic. The Watchdives Military Diver is a no-nonsense, rugged tool watch. It's practical, durable, and packed with functionality, from the tactile bezel to the sweeping quartz movement. The titanium-like finish, although this is just stainless steel, it's just a darker shade of grey, gives it a unique stealthy vibe, and the robust strap completes the military aesthetic. With regards to the dimensions, we get a diameter of 40 millimeters, a lug-to-lug length of 48, a height of 13, a lug width of 19 millimeters, and a weight of just 90 grams. The watch has a bold utilitarian profile with a fully brushed stainless steel case. Despite being stainless steel, it has this darker, almost titanium-like finish, giving it that tactile, stealthy appearance. The case is thick and solid with prominent angular lugs that extend with confidence, embodying that tool watch aesthetic. The top of the case is brushed to match the case sides, keeping everything uniform and tool-like. The bezel features a deeply cut triangular edge design, almost a shark tooth pattern, providing excellent grip even with gloves on. It's a 120-click unidirectional bezel, delivering satisfying, firm clicks with almost no backplay. The black insert is simple and functional with clear legible markings and a lume pip at 12 o'clock for night visibility. The screw and crown is large and easy to grip. It screws down securely, contributing to the watch's solid water resistance. Flipping it over, you get a screw-down case back, adding to the dive-ready durability.
A Quartz GMT watch for $40, and it is the Addiesdive AD2036. I could play the pretentious game and call out the fact that it is powered by a Swiss movement, yet it's just the Ronda 515 and there's nothing too flash about it. Still, the heritage is solid enough. The stainless steel piece has been sold tens of thousands of times in the last 2 years. It has been presented on AliExpress, but the value we receive is undeniable even today. In regards to the dimensions, we get a diameter of 40 millimeters, a lug-to-lug length of 47.2, a height of 12.3, and a lug width of 20 millimeters, tapering down to 16 at the clasp. It sits very snugly on my 6.5-inch wrist. The inspiration of the watch is clear as day with the distinctive hand tips, wide set lugs, ensuring assertive setup of the watch. The 24-hour steel bezel is brushed while the outer edge is polished. Most of the case is brushed actually, but the bevel between the flanks and the lug hoods is also polished, adding light play and reflections. This GMT is a sport watch after all, so 200 meters of water resistance are warranted by a signed screw and crown and a screw-down case back. The only relative shortcut on the piece is a mineral boxed crystal, yet it's offset by a luxurious stainless steel bracelet with decent tolerances and good link fluidity. The clasp is signed, gets 5 micro adjustments and a milled wing. For $40, quite remarkable value here. The 2AC features a fully stainless steel construction, combining brushed and polished finishes to deliver that premium look. The lug hoods are brushed, emphasizing the watch's tool watch roots, while the flanks are polished, giving the case a reflective and elegant profile. The case profile is chunky and robust, consistent with the dive watch design.
With regards to the dimensions, we get a diameter of 41mm, a lug-to-lug length of 53.2 due to the protruding male end links, a height of 13, a lug width of 20mm, and a weight of 180 grams. Yes, this watch is heavy. It's a real dive watch. Rugged and utilitarian. The diver is equipped with a 120-click unidirectional bezel with precise action and a tactile feel. If not, it's a bit muted. It's not a loud clicking noise as we rotate the bezel. The bezel insert is ceramic and it features a luminous pip at the 12 o'clock position for the low light visibility. The utility-style threading on the bezel's edge is brushed, providing both a functional and rugged look, which offers excellent grip. The watch features a screw-in crown, which is signed with the Addiesdive logo and offers secure water resistance. The back of the watch is sealed with a screw-down case back, contributing to the watch's 200 meters of water resistance. The bracelet gets a classic 3-link design. It features brushed outer links and polished central links, creating a beautiful contrast. The bracelet is sturdy, solid, and gets high tolerances. Link fluidity is good as well. We've got another Pagani design, the PD1671, and this is a homage of an iconic watch. It's the sort of watch that looks significant and expensive in any setting. The fully stainless steel construction, a screw-in crown with that sexy royal red sleeve are just so darn luxurious. Mind you, this watch costs just $60. The watch also features synthetic sapphire crystal, a polished black ceramic bezel insert in a 120-click bezel. It gets 100 meters of water resistance and is powered by Seiko NH35, a self-winding automatic movement with 42 hours of power reserve. In regards to the dimensions, we get a diameter of 42mm, a lug-to-lug length of just 47.5mm due to inverted end links, a height of 15 due to the box sapphire crystal, and a lug width of 21mm. The watch does get a rather large diameter, 42mm, yet the lug-to-lug length is very modest due to those inverted end links, and I know I'm mentioning it again, but it's just wow. Such a significant piece, and yet it looks perfectly fine on my 6.5-inch wrist due to those inverted end links. The 3-link stainless steel bracelet is another strong point for the watch. Held together by screw pins, it has decent tolerances and a formidable signed double pusher clasp with 3 micro adjustments. And of course, the wing is milled. So for $60, that is quite a bit of features. And mind you, the luminosity is very much decent here as well. Surprising for a budgetly priced Pagani. This is a big boy, the significant and imposing Steeldive Tuna watch, the SD1975, a beast of a watch with looks and components equally premium. For some $70, we get 300 meters of water resistance on this diver watch. We get an automatic movement, specifically the Seiko NH35 with 24 joules and 42 hours of power reserve. The watch case and bracelet are all stainless steel. Just the head of the watch is 98 grams. With the 5-link bracelet, the weight is a whopping 240 grams. The sapphire crystal is 3.9mm thick on this piece. The 30 ATM water resistance is warranted by a screw-in crown and a screw-down case back. Luminosity is a characteristic that Steeldive watches proudly show off, and there is nothing different with this piece. So we get luminosity on both the bezel and the dial indices. There's a date window at 3 o'clock and of course a 120-click unidirectional ceramic bezel insert. The only polished elements on the rugged beast are the screw-in crown thread and the short lugs protruding from just under the watch case. With regards to the dimensions, we get a diameter of 46mm, a lug-to-lug length of 46mm because the lugs literally come from under the case. We get a height of 14.7 and a lug width of 22mm. The bracelet here does not taper when it reaches the clasp. The double pusher clasp is signed though. There are 6 micro adjustments and we get a milled wing. The bracelet is fit with push pins and surprisingly the tolerances on this 5-link setup are quite decent. So $70 for a 300-meter water-resistant diver watch. For an entry-level chronograph, the watch delivers an impressive package, blending utility with a well-executed design. The watch features a 40mm stainless steel case, maintaining a balanced and wearable profile with a 47mm lug-to-lug length and just 12.2mm thickness. The case sports a combination of brushed and polished finishes, creating a dynamic light play, while the sandblasted unsigned buckle on the canvas strap keeps the design cohesive. The 20mm lug width ensures easy strap swaps for customization. Protecting the dial is a mineral Rlex crystal with anti-glare treatment, which enhances visibility while keeping reflections at bay. The 50-meter water resistance isn't built for deep diving, but is enough to handle splashes and light water exposure. The dial design does lean into classic chronograph styling, with a tachymeter bezel adding a sporty touch. The triple sub-dial layout consists of a 24-hour counter, a 60-second register, and a 60-minute counter, providing practicality for everyday timing needs. The contrast of polished indices against the matte black dial enhances legibility and clarity. The canvas strap is rugged yet flexible, making it comfortable for daily wear. It features stainless steel keepers for added durability, so considering this watch is just $36, we do get plenty of value on this watch. The Berny 2944M is a stunningly elegant dress watch that pays homage to classic timepieces with a vintage-inspired design. At just 7.5mm in height, this watch sits ultra slim on the wrist, giving it a refined and sophisticated presence. The fully polished stainless steel case is complemented by a finely fluted bezel, reminiscent of high-end watches, and a flat mineral crystal that keeps the aesthetics clean and clear. One of the most striking aspects of this watch is the intricately patterned dial. The geometric texture radiates outwards from the center, creating a mesmerizing effect that plays beautifully with the light. It's a subtle but highly effective detail that elevates the watch beyond its budget-friendly price point. Paired with the elegant Breguet-style hands and applied indices, the dial is a masterpiece of vintage styling. The Berny 2944M is powered by the reliable Miyota 1L45 quartz movement, ensuring precise timekeeping with minimal maintenance. A small second subdial at 6 o'clock adds to its traditional charm. Measuring 38mm in diameter with a 45mm lug-to-lug length, the case is perfectly unisex. The black leather strap feels of high quality, with a polished and signed buckle that complements the watch's premium aesthetic. With just 30 meters of water resistance, it's not meant for swimming, but it handles everyday splashes just fine.
The San Martin SN0034, it's a classy vintage-style pilot watch, and it's a quartz. But it is a San Martin, and it costs just $100. Powered by a Swiss Ronda, the 6004 movement, featuring a small seconds hand for that chic and retro finesse. The 37mm case is not large, yet the watch easily stands out with the brushed stainless steel setup, a coarse black textured dial with the high contrasting white mini-track, printed numerals, and a piano gloss small second subdial at 6 o'clock. The piece is 200 meters of water resistant, warranted by a signed screw and crown and a screwback rear. As a matter of course, we get sapphire crystal. The dark chocolate strap is quick release and with a signed buckle. The strap here is apparently leather red, so not leather, but it could have easily fooled me because this texture is so soft and so pleasant to the touch. So $100 gets you this vintage style pilot watch from San Martin, a premium brand on AliExpress. And yeah, you can see it's premium from the refinement, but the price, wow, real bargain here.
We've got the Addiesdive AD2029. And this is a bold yet refined entry into the budget automatic watch market, offering an impressive set of specifications for just $60. Featuring a fully stainless steel construction, this watch sports a classic 39mm case diameter with a solid 100 meters of water resistance, ensuring it's as practical as it is stylish. The case thickness comes in at 13mm, largely due to its tall boxed Rlex crystal, which adds a subtle vintage aesthetic. At first glance, the glossy black sunburst dial immediately draws attention. The deep black finish shimmers under the different lighting conditions, creating a dynamic look that shifts between sleek elegance and sporty functionality. The applied batten indices and the Dauphine hands provide excellent contrast, ensuring legibility remains top-notch. At the 3 o'clock position, we have a neatly framed date window, small yet practical enough for everyday wear. Powering the AD2029 is the ever-reliable Seiko NH35 self-winding automatic movement, known for its durability, 42 hours of power reserve, hacking seconds feature, and it's a staple in budget mechanical watches on AliExpress. It offers a solid experience for both new collectors and seasoned enthusiasts. We have the new PaganiDesign PD1719, an exciting tribute watch, a shock-resistant diver watch, completely stainless steel construction, and it's a 300-meter water-resistant diving watch, warranted by a screw-in crown and a screw-down case back. Dial options are sky blue, navy blue, or this bright orange. For $60 we get plenty of good stuff, like a boxy sapphire crystal raised just a tad above the steel 120-click bezel. The PD1719 is powered by Seiko NH38, a Japanese self-winding automatic movement with 42 hours of power reserve. With regards to the dimensions, we get a case width of 42.7 millimeters, a lug-to-lug length of 46, a height of 14 millimeters, and a lug width of 20 millimeters. The weight here is 170 grams. This is a chunky watch. The crystal is slightly domed, and surprisingly, it does get anti-reflective treatment here. The side profile of the case shows a combination of polished and brushed finishes, adding depth and sophistication to the design. The watch features a classic coin-edge bezel with precise machining for easy grip. The tool watch aesthetic is functional and rugged, yet still elegant with a lean form factor. The bracelet features a secure and signed double pusher clasp with a milled wing. The Addiesdive AD2112 is an Explorer homage, and it punches way above its weight in value. You get a sapphire crystal, NH35 automatic movement, 100 meters of water resistance, all for a fraction of the price of its inspiration. The sky blue dial adds a playful twist to the classic design, and the versatile sizing makes it a perfect unisex option, so I paid $65 for this watch. The watch features a fully stainless steel construction, from the case to the bracelet, ensuring solid durability. The profile is clean and classic, with a polished bezel and brushed lugs for a balanced finish. The case sides are high polished and slightly cushioned, adding a touch of refinement. It's compact, with a modest lug-to-lug length, making it suitable for both men and women, and fitting wrists as small as 5.5 inches. With regards to the dimensions, we get a diameter of 38 millimeters, a height of 13.5, a lug-to-lug length of 48 millimeters, a lug width of 20 millimeters, and a weight of just 135 grams. This dial option sports a striking sky blue, almost turquoise dial, which really pops, especially under light. The white applied indices are crisp and contrast beautifully against the dial for high legibility. Covering the dial is a synthetic sapphire crystal providing scratch resistance and clarity. The watch also features a screw-in crown signed with the Addiesdive logo, contributing to its 100 meters of water resistance. The stainless steel bracelet is brushed, complementing the tool watch aesthetic. It features inverted end links, allowing the bracelet to drape naturally and conform to the wrist for added comfort, while the lug-to-lug length is very modest. The double pusher clasp is robust, engraved with the Addiesdive logo, and it offers 3 micro adjustments. The WM212 features a fully stainless steel construction with a beautiful mix of finishes. The lug hoods are polished, adding a touch of elegance, while the case flanks are tall and brushed, emphasizing the watch's tool watch DNA. The contrast between polished and brushed surfaces give the watch depth and sophistication. The case profile is bold and slightly chunky, typical of a dive watch, but it maintains a balanced and lean wrist presence. With regards to the dimensions, we get a diameter of 41 millimeters, a lug-to-lug length of just 47 millimeters, a height of 12.2, and a lug width of 20 millimeters. The weight here is 155 grams. The piece is equipped with a 120-click unidirectional bezel, which offers firm and precise action. The ceramic bezel insert makes it highly scratch-resistant with a glossy sheen that catches the light. The dial is where the 212 really shines. Literally, it features a grainy texture with a gradient effect, transitioning from a bright sky blue hue at the center to a darker blue near the rehaut. This gives the dial a captivating sense of depth. At the 3 o'clock position, you'll find a framed date window, maintaining the dial's symmetry. The synthetic sapphire crystal has an anti-reflective treatment, ensuring clear legibility even under harsh lighting. As I've mentioned, this is the first WM model I've reviewed that includes a screw-in crown, which is a welcomed upgrade for both water resistance and durability. On the rear of the watch, we get an exhibition case back, showcasing the trusted Seiko NH35A self-winding automatic movement, a reliable and easily serviceable workhorse, 21,600 beats per hour, 42 hours power reserve, and 24 joules. The bracelet is a beads of rice style. Known for its comfort and flexibility, it's fully stainless steel, blending brushed outer links with polished inner links, complementing the watch's overall mix of finishes. The clasp is signed double pusher secure clasp with 6 micro adjustments, allowing for a precise fit. We also get a milled wing, ensuring long-term durability and that premium feel. I hope you enjoyed this collection, because I know I have, because these are all very easy recommends. They provide a whole lot of value for relatively not too much money at all. Now, the links to the listings will be in the description below the video, so do check them out if you're after some sharp prices. They are affiliate links, meaning that if you make a qualified purchase, I will be getting some kickback from AliExpress. It doesn't cost you anything, but it helps me bring in some commission so I can buy more watches and review them for you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.